Good morning, it's Grandma Sue again, and I just am here to show you how to install the new 13.1 on your iPhone and give you a couple of upfront warnings. If you don't know your password, you don't know your user word, and you don't have a receipt proving that the device is yours, don't do it. I had an experience where I have an iPad. I've been using it for about 3 years, and I updated it, and it would not let me in, no matter what I did, because I didn't know the username and password that I put in 3 years ago. I knew part of it, I just didn't know enough. I called Apple support. I called everybody. Nobody would listen. Apple security. It's another way of saying you need to buy another iPad. Now, these are $500 items, and I didn't feel like spending $500 like the rest of you. I had to go to the store and practically beg the manager to let me get my iPad fixed. You're going to need proof of your purchase, proof of your use, proof of your calling to the Apple support, everything. Don't do any upgrades unless you do it in the Apple store, because if you don't do it in the Apple store, your iPad is useless. Now I'm going to show you the film that I saw on television explaining how to install the newest version.
iPhone 11. It was a rollout that promised the full power of the iPhone. Better camera function, smarter navigation, a dark mode, easier on the eyes. But so far, Apple's new iOS 13 has a lot of people seeing red.
Every time they do an update, it makes the battery drain faster. I really don't like this update. It's just destroying my phone, and I don't understand why.
And the list of glitches is growing. Inability to make calls, drained batteries, phones not ringing, missing voice memos, camera glitches.
So far today, my phone has frozen on 2 different calls, so time for another reset.
Apple now in its third round of the update, version 13.1.3 to be exact, with versions 1 and 2 fixing some bugs while causing others to pop up. Users writing, the worst ever update by Apple. Dear Apple, I love you, but I hate you and can't trust you anymore. Another tweeting, I phoned Apple support and the call dropped twice while I was on the phone. This started after I upgraded. We reached out to Apple and they directed us to their Apple support site saying less than a month after its release, over half of active users have already upgraded their phones to iOS 13. Apple says, quote, iOS 13.1.3 includes bug fixes and improvements, but users still have plenty of complaints. The flurry of back-to-back software updates, rare for the tech giant, comes as the company makes other big moves, including the launch of a whole new operating system for iPads, a new video game subscription service called Apple Arcade, and a streaming service, Apple TV+.
This is what we build our new home.
Despite the random glitches, the company stressing, quote, keeping your software up to date is one of the most important things you can do to maintain your Apple product security. Now hoping a few bruised Apple updates won't spoil the bunch.
And this morning, sideways. So you go into settings, then you're going to go down. You are going to find general. You go into general here. Then you go to about. And this will tell you software version 13.1.1. Anything that is not 13.1.3 is old. So if you want to update it, we're going to walk you through that too. But first, if you are running email on a company server, you might want to check with your IT department to make sure it's compatible. Now, if you want to update, you are going to go back to general here. You go to software update. And then it loads. That's 13.1.3. Download and install, and fingers crossed, guys.